We're on day 18, so if anybody's been watching the YouTube series up until now, I recorded so many videos at once. So y'all are like a week behind. Oh, I need my notebook before we start. I need my notebook. I put my notebook down here. I did. Hello, where's my little notebook? No, hold on. Hold on, where's my notebook? I need my little notebook. Oh, I found it. Hello. It's an elephant. No, a woolly mammoth. You guys see it? Yeah, you guys can. Ah, it's a cute little one. I got it on a trip. But I have all of my notes in here, and there is, this might be backwards. No, it's not. But I have a lot of the words figured out. But if we can, we're gonna get to a room. We're gonna try and like work together to figure some of these out. Let's get into this. Let's get into blueprints. I have my notebook. We're on day 18. Let's go! Also, if there's any important chat messages, I am going to read them off because I don't have a way to have chat for YouTube. But hello everyone and welcome to day 18. We are actually going to go into the fountain for the first time. We're going to go into the fountain because I did drain it all. Oh wait, no, I already did that and it's the basement. I lied. We're not doing that. Oh, I froze my gems and coins for today. So we're honestly in a really good spot starting off. We have 19 coins and 12 gems. Let's see what we get here. I think I'll do the hallway. Listen, nobody is because not all the episodes have come out. I did. I drank all the fountain. I really want to save the Kori yard. So I'm going to do the pantry. That's also going to get us more coins. Not that I'm super worried about it. Commissary could be a good one because we have so many coins. I have 3 ways to go, so it's not the end of the world if I do the closet. So I think I'll do the closet, actually. I'm going to do the closet. I'm going to see what I can get in here. At least I have a key now. And then we're gonna go outside. I like to get those 3 rooms figured out and then go outside. Also, I'll show you guys because the videos are not caught up to where I'm at. Where is it? Where is it? I have 2 flames now. 1, 2. I got 2 of them, so that's cool. I need to find 2 more. I don't know what happens when I do. And then the other... I don't know if you guys saw the gemstone cavern. I have a second red message. I have the blessing of the gardener for 2 more days. So I have 8 extra of those Kori yards, which is great because they're always unlocked. So that's essentially just 2 doorways that are free. I don't know the top. I don't know the top row. The second row, but like this top row, I have an I. I don't know what this is. I don't know what these are. Blank. O-U-N. So my guess is this is probably a D. Like found. Yeah. A puzzle roguelike. It's so good. And then we have G something. Something S. 8 dates. Track. No, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, no, here. 8 dates, track, 8 safes. So I know a few things. That's why I have my little notebook, is I have been taking notes. I have several pages in here of notes. So I'll show you some of them. But we have the shelter. Oh, wait, I can open the shelter safe because hold on. Today is day... Okay, I'm doing the shelter. But today is day 18 and our first day was... No, November 9th. Or day 9 was the 15th. So 15 plus 9 is 24. So it's November 24th. The day starts at 8 a.m. So I'm going to go put in, can I put 9 a.m.? Hold on. Time lock safe. Set date to unlock. November, what do we say? 24th. And then maybe? No, hold on. It might already be, I don't know how quickly, must be at least 1 hour in advance. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna do 11 a.m. just to try and make sure. I guess let's look at the radiation measurement. It's been really low. But we're kind of going to hang out in here. One song. That's our password. Ba, ba, ba. Come on. Craft services. Electronic mail. Is there any more Oh, okay. Staff services. Punch in. Ooh. Request schedule change. Special orders. Ooh. Special order. Brass compass. Metal detector. Sledgehammer. I think I want the sledgehammer, maybe? I don't know. I think the brass compass gives more north rooms. The magnifying glass lets you see things better. Metal detector gets you more coins and keys. Running shoes can skip steps. Shovel dig spots. Sleeping mask gets you extra for bedrooms. Oh my word, it is hilarious. Because here's the deal, right? Is for one of the puzzles, there was a desert and dessert. And one of us was looking at that and was like, is that like a quiche? Is that like, what is that dessert? And what are those squiggly lines? And then they finished recording the episode, okay? And we switched. And somebody fronts and out loud just immediately goes, it's desert and dessert, you buffoon! To no one. We were not recording. Nobody else was hot. It was entirely to ourselves. And it was one of the S's. And it's, oh my word. Okay, what would I like to order? I think the sledgehammer, because I want to figure out what I can build with it. 1 to 2 days. Okay. And then the other thing is glossary of terms. There's so many, I'm missing some. I want to know what this other B is. Let's have everything there. We're missing after power source, before rank, after reset, before security. Shop, special floor plan. Tomorrow, something. Okay. So, there's so much here. There's so much here. Data transfer. So maybe at some point we'll be able to do a data transfer. I don't know what that would do for us. I also don't know. We're just gonna hang out here because I don't really want to use up steps. Waiting for this time lock. I am 90% sure I got the day right. I'm like 90% sure. So we're gonna give it just a little bit of time. So how's everyone doing? I don't know. I will need to figure this out. But we're on day 18. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, that would be... I'm so confused. Alright. Let's just keep going. I didn't make it work. I'll have to figure out that time safe lock another time. I'm a little upset about it. Let's keep going. Now that we've spent too long on that, I don't get it, and I'm frustrated. I also need to figure out where to get the basement. Alright, I think first we'll go into the pantry. That's getting us some coins and some steps. The den doesn't really matter to me. The corridor, fine. I'm gonna have other options for left unlocked. I'm gonna peek. Oh, so see, like, this is tub. No, bath and bat. So the difference is an H. So in this square, I have an H. That's one of the puzzles that I figured out. We'll do the den, because then I can very easily do a cutoff area, and that's fine. Anything else in here? What does this say? What time is it? It hadn't quite hit 11. It's not quite 11 yet, so I need to go back out. What I need to do. But I will figure out what these rooms are. Locksmith, reading nook. I'll do the bedroom. No, that's fine. I didn't give it long enough. I'm gonna do the chapel, but we're going back out now. By the time we get back out, it should be almost 11. So we're going back out. And it feels a little bit like a waste of steps, but this is progress. This gets us something. What? I don't know. I'm hoping. So I also know that I'm looking for, well, there's 8 red envelopes, and I'm never going to be able to see one of them, apparently. And so I'm hoping that this will be another one. Okay, it should open any second. As long as my day is correct. It's almost 11, and it stays open for 4 hours. I'm also looking for music pages, because there's something about the bold words and then the first words on the page. I'm really... How long do I have to wait? I don't know. We're gonna sit here. Potentially for 7 minutes, because that's how long I'm willing to give this to open. Because I don't fully understand how time passes. Come on, please! Can I please have this? Will you please open for me? Do I have to click on it? I don't know. But I should have the date correct. Yes! 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 I was right. Patience is a virtue, and this has taught me that I really need to learn it. I need to gain that virtue. I need to learn it because... Goodness gracious. I should be ashamed, but I'm not. Alright, let's read this note. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father. I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years. Suspicions aimed entirely at yourself. Because Mary's our mother, I believe. While I've never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my action, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I've reached may have been flawed. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances. Conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. Now I have reason to believe that you are in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront. I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the ruby crown. What? Hold on. Especially in games. You don't add details like that that are not somehow connected or you want to be somehow connected. Are you implying... Are you implying that our mother stole the ruby crown? If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible. And the fact that 2 of the crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive. Alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, for hope, desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where strangling crimson curtains draped across our skies are pulled back and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Ah! Good old ruby crown, just like Mom used to steal. This letter, these letters, here's the thing. These letters have heavy lore implications, but I don't know if they have anything to do with actually, like, solving the game. Like, obviously the lore is, like, part of what people want to solve. It's something I want to solve. But I don't know how involved that is, if you know what I mean. Alright, the boudoir is where we got one of them. So this will give us an automatic gem. Let's see what's here. I think I'm gonna go for the library. No, I'm gonna do the storeroom. Because I want to get this dead end out of the way. Alright. Yes. I will use a key to unlock it, because a lot of the time there's, like, another key in. There are 2 rerolls, though, so that's good. And then here's our little bird buddy. Look at him! We read a book about him. Yeah, see, this is the dessert, and this is the desert that we were so confused on for so long. Alright. Anything extra in here? I don't think so. The safe is back here. It's open. This is where we got letter 4. Well, I don't know if I really want the dark room this early. It could... Oh, wait! Oh, I should have gone in the chapel because I get to ignore the negative consequences of this because I'm sheltered. And the light stays on. Oh. Ooh. So if I can... I'm guessing that this has some information that we need. The lockpicking kit? Heck yeah! That's sick. Alright. See, so this had a plane and a plan, so it has the letter E. Anyway, security. Security could be really helpful. We have plenty of things. So let's go into security. Yeah. I want to see if I'm missing anything. Views. Right. Let's log in. Password accepted. So now if we need to for any reason, we can connect to the shelter. Because we've turned them both on, I believe. Yes. Okay. Alright. That's all I need here, I believe. Oh, I also want to turn the keycard access down. Start system. System settings. I want it to be low because I don't have a keycard. And I want offline mode to be locked. Alright. Nothing over here for me to grab. Yeah. Alright. This here... We could ignore the gymnasium. This is always left unlocked. This is going to keep us moving for now. And it has the shovel! Heck yeah! So hopefully, we can dig up like a turnip or something and get some steps. Well, I was hoping. Right now, my biggest thing right now with this game is I need to figure out how to progress. Ooh. I'm willing to cut myself off for the laboratory because the experiments can help us. Alright. Experiment setup. Let's see. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, whenever you draft a shop room, immediately. I think I'll go with the shop room. Gain 3 gold for each. That would be a good one. I love the ones that are like increase your allowance. Also, I wish I could get this powered. But I can't. Frustrating. That's all I need in here. I need to figure out how to power it, and I don't know. Alright, the courtyard, the guest bedroom, the spare bedroom. I guess I'll go with this. It can get me in the back way to security. Like, get that to be a thing. And it should have at least 1 dig spot. You would... Yes. Oh, guaranteed dig spot. A key. Not bad. I now have a good few. Great. I really don't want the courtyard. I will take the library. We don't have a book in there yet. I'll need to pick one. Yeah, I have plenty of gems. Each time we draft a shop, gain coins. So hopefully there's something in here that could be helpful. The running shoes would be great. I'm gonna get the magnifying glass! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And we'll get the sleeping mat. We're just gonna buy out this shop. But I need to go back right now. Hopefully, okay, hold on. Where do we go? The dark room, down 2. Oh my gosh. That was so lucky. Because I want to look at this with the freaking magnifying glass. What is that? 11:28. Okay, we have a date. We have a date. A date is 11:28. I don't know where to write this down. My guess is it might be this orchard one. Can you tell what kind of lock that is? No. Okay. Heck yeah. I have been waiting. Is there anything that we need on these? But what are you holding? Green memos found in Harley's room are always false. Hartley's? Who's Hartley? But I should write that down. Green memos. Because I have a note about the red memos, and the red memos are false unless they're handwritten. Wait, is this a red memo? guys. I think it's a red memo. And that's not handwritten. So green memos found in Hartley's room are always true. Okay. Green. 2. And I don't know who that is, but this is why we're looking over the phone. Have anything? Also have the date. Anything? Don't see it. Are you? This is the office. Maybe hinting at the fact that there's stuff in the drawer. But I do recognize the office. We're good. We have 50% off coming up in the commissary. Oh! We do have a book! Okay, sightseeing guide. Okay. Introduction. The third largest city in Fen Aries. Oh, so we're in Fen Aries. I feel like that's important. Because I know things about Fen Aries. I just dropped my pencil. Okay, Fen Aries. And it's story time. I'm gonna read you guys a book. Fen Aries. I suspected that we were, but this is confirmation. Because I believe that that looks like the town that we can see. So I'm assuming that that's where we are. Do I have another pencil? I do. I'm switching pencils. As long as this one isn't squeaky. It might be. Alright. Words are for nerds. Then just listen! Listen to the nerd words! They're helpful! Alright, the third largest city in Fen Aries and site of its former capital, Reddington, is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists headed straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Reddington is a type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave. The Botanical Gardens. Reddington's most popular attraction and a guaranteed crowd pleaser, the Botanical Gardens is loved by both locals and visitors for its Agerian canopy house and mausoleum, its petal-covered trails, and mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime is Reddington's busy season. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic, captivating tableau of the natural countryside. A cobblestone trail meanders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet even more stunning. Set against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains, allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which concludes at Minway Station. Featherfall Keep. You will find sitting at the base of Mount Permia, Reddington's second highest summit, a historic site described by scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Epson. Aren't we a part of that family tree? I think we are. Has, until recently, always been a private residence, serving as a family home to the Epsons since before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Epson's oldest son, Lionel Epson, left the estate, never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and staff until her marriage in 1951. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence. It began operating as a historic house museum and tourist attraction. The estate was designated a national landmark in 1972. It is still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king Orinda Aries when Reddington was still the capital. However, surface documents containing conflicting dates have recently cast some doubt on the long-standing myth. Turnsdale Lake. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness, rolling fogs, clear water, and gliding swans. In the midst of all the beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of Fenary's premier vacation destinations, exclusive for its more privileged citizens. The lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the view and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the 100 Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch Mondays and Fridays. At elevation, Mount Holly, that's where we are. At elevation 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain. Good night, love. Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in Redington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly's trail is a beautiful experience that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. It is only a few hours from Redington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guide or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to take this mountain, a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded, whether or not they actually summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate. That's where we are. Estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Redington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since closing of Mount Holly Schoolhouse in '66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing Mainway Station Bazaar. For the sentimental tourists wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember their stay, one might try braving the Mainway Station Bazaar. But don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, it can be a dangerous place. Located underground, its unique marketplace was once Redington's central railway station, in a time when the realm's trains were still in service. Ooh, they have trains, I think. Now the turnstile, footbridge, and platform have been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. Whether you are bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Redington. Oh, and then it has everything. That's cute. Okay. I feel like that was very rewarding, even if I'm not 100% sure. What would you guys call this? For this, I did a plot and a pilot, but what other names could you give this painting? Because it's in other places and I just don't know. I'm also quickly running out of steps. We've done some good things today, but I would like to keep going. Oh shoot, I forgot to use the lockpicking kit. Bookshop. Ooh, I don't want the ballroom. The Chamber of Mirrors could be good if I can go back. I don't have the steps for it. So maybe we do the bookshop. Because I would lose all of my gems if I went into the ballroom right now. Gosh. I'm going to redraw. The attic could be good. Showroom, I don't really have a ton of coins left. I would get 25, which could be good. I think I'll go for the showroom. Okay. Moon pendant. If you call it a day while wearing the moon pendant, you will start tomorrow with 2 of the items inventory. All normal doors. Interesting. I'm going to do the moon pendant because it'll give us 2 items tomorrow. 8 items. Listen, 8 items is simply so many items. Like, it really, truly is. Okay, the aquarium gives us places to go. So I think I'll do that one. Oh, it also counts as a shop. Oh my word. And a bedroom. And we've got turnips. This is looking up for us. I would love to try and get the attic again. I don't know if I can. Kitchen for sale could be good. The parlor could be good. 2 bedrooms. Doesn't do much for us because we don't have the nurse. But that'll give us food and we might be able to like do something with them. Alright. For every green room, 1, 2, I have 3 green rooms, so that would be 15 steps. Let's start with this. Let me see if I can't get a green room. Conference room, that's sick. This gives me a dig spot, and then I can actually get... I'm okay with that. Just honestly, truly, for the dig spot, I just saw a chest. Oh, we're getting steps back. We might actually be able to make a decent run of this, too. Car keys, I don't think we're getting the garage. But if we do... I don't really know what the car keys would do for us at this point, now that we have... That's okay, let's go back to the chapel. We'll try and finish out what we can, and then go back to the kitchen, and then we can try and go back to the chapel. See what we can do there, or, let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 17. Because we could potentially get more green rooms. I think it's actually worth going back, so we're going to actually go back. Yeah. Go back. Or we can see... The aquarium might just give us a way down. Yeah! Okay. And this gives us another green room, so we'll be pretty solid on steps when we get back. And it has another chest. That's sick. Okay. Coins. Are always good. More coins, a key, and a gem. That's amazing. Alright. The drawing room, I'm definitely going to take. We can redraw for free, and it gives us things. I don't know what the dates are for that one. I think I'll do the Kori yard. It gives us another green room. We're going to be loaded on steps, which will be amazing. And we have more dice and coins. Oh my word. Okay. Okay. I feel like I was worried that this was going to be like dying on us. I thought we were almost done with the run. But we might be able to like fill this out pretty well. And we're sheltered from this. We have 1 more red room that we can draft and be sheltered from. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. 3 draw. We have dice. Rotunda's kind of cool. 2 bedrooms. This could get us more gems. We have used quite a few gems, so I'm gonna go for the parlor game and hope that I can get these. Alright. Gems are in the blue box. The false boxes are both... That's gotta be false, because that can't be. The true boxes are both empty. So if this one's true, this one's false, this one's true, but then it's wrong, but then that would make it false. If this is false, and this is false, And that would make them both true. So I think it's in the blue box. Yes! Okay. Gosh, those were contradicting themselves. Alright, let's go back to the kitchen. Let's get our bonus steps. Right? And then we'll continue on to the drawing room. I can also drain the aquarium, but I don't know what that does for me. I want to... I don't see anything that jumps out as like, this is what happens when the water goes away. Alright. 30 steps. And then we still have some... Nice. 69 steps, y'all! 69 steps. Alright, to the drawing room. So I know there's a safe. I think it's over here. But I don't know what date it is. There. I don't know. The safe is somewhere. But I don't know what date the date is, so. Alright. Let's redraw. Hopefully we get a less common room. The pool could be cool. I've never been to the greenhouse. I don't know what's in there. But I have done all of the other rooms on here. The pump room could be helpful for other stuff. I'm gonna do the pool because it won't cut me off. Use the lockpick. Oh, nuts. That's fine. What happened? I lost signal for a second. Are we still live? Yeah, we are. Okay. Weird. Okay. Okay. Also, I missed chat. I'm so sorry. It, like, went away for a second and I was so focused. Okay. Let's check the... Observatory gets us to the pool. Let's redraw. I want something new. The boiler room... Oh, I'm so frustrated! Ah! Wait, I already did the laboratory, so the boiler room doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, and I wish it did. I wish I was better at this game, I truly do. I guess I have, two more redraws. Opportunity to spread coins. I don't think that matters. I don't really like any. I already have access to that room, so I'll just go with the reading nook. I'll get another key. If there's any... I have this one. Stag and stage. Yeah. What ones do I not have? Because we're getting close to the ones I don't have, and I want help with them. Thankfully, I have the one that the foundation is at. Okay. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Stage and stag. S-T-A-G. S-T-A-G. Why do I not have an E written down? I've said this one several times, but the room above this that we're going to get from the pool I don't have, and I don't have the one here. So chat, if you guys know these, please tell me. Please. I'm stumbling over these. I'm struggling. This one. Glass. And plain. Yeah. No, wait. Hold on. Oh, plain and pain. I do have that one. Oh. Don't see Mabel. Alright. We're going to give this a sec. Let me see if this one's locked. Alright. For each bedroom in your house. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that could give me the keys that I need or want, which might be helpful. I don't know if I've ever been in here, and I think that's okay. I think I'll do it. And there's a trunk. There are 12 major keys. Is this Hartley's room? Oh! Okay, wait! Bar, guest bedroom, ladyship chambers I've never been to, and the master bedroom I've never been. Okay. But this, what is this? Plant and plan? That must be it. Oh my gosh. Plant and plan. L-A-N-T-L-A-N. Yeah, so that would be a T. But does that make sense? Maybe it's mount? Because I have, the only one I'm missing is this first one and this one. Something, mount, mall, something. 8 dates, crack 8 safes. I don't know. Does make sense, though. Oh, there's a letter in here. Story time, chat! It is Hartley's room! Heck yeah! Okay, so then it's true. I learned that today and I got it today. I like that. I like the game's, like, abilities sometime. I'm gonna write down that is the... Okay. 8 major keys. 8 is a big one in this. There's a lot of 8s. So my guess is, too, that there's probably 8 music pages. Because I found number 8. 8... I don't know what that means. But I know there's 8 of them. Good night, Gunothy! Alright, let me get a sip of water and then we'll do story time. Alright. Hartley, I know we spoke often of this day, and I don't think there's anything I can say of the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you in numerous times in the past. Half-stated gratitude always interrupted with tactful and polite repudiations from you. I had always known this final letter could give me the perfect opportunity to finally express myself uninterrupted by you and unfettered by social graces, but I don't feel the inclination to say aloud what has always been unsaid between us. With my passing, I release you from your post and service to the Sinclair family, and implore you to live the remainder of your lives on your own terms, as scary and unfamiliar of a concept as that might be to you. Besides, I think a more junior valet would be better situated to meet the needs of young Master Simon. To that end, if you wish, you may stay long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor in their post. But as soon as he or she has the lay of the land, my instructions for you to quit must be satisfied. Ignoring what I imagine your objections might be after reading this, I've decided to leave the lake house in Trinsdale to you and your family. My lawyers have all the details of the gift and will be contacting you shortly about the particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have served willingly as the subject and victim to my many whims, games, and riddles. And so rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put to yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy in the matter. The house is yours without strings or stipulation. I had for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne as the house manager of your new residence, but I knew the humor of such a prank would be entirely lost to you, to say nothing of her. Until we meet again, my friend, Herbert. Aww! That's, like, actually cute. Oh, nope, don't call it a day. Oh, this is one of those boxes. Is there anything else I can interact with? Don't think so. Alright. We have plenty of keys now. So let's go here. And please, 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 chat, please help me with this if I can see the thing. Red keys are at the house. I'm kind of okay with the locker room. Oh no! Okay, are there photos in here? Oh, they are, okay. See, what is this? What is this? That's like a fan and dessert? Spoon? Plate? I don't know what this is. Please help, chat. Please help! I don't know. I literally sat here one day and just looked at... Oh, I can't use the lockpick. I'll use a couple of keys. Mathematics worksheet. Hold on, I've seen another thing like similar. Flan and fan? What is a flan? Okay, in a locker. Says oh. Find each sum without use. Would it be 7, 13, 10, 64, 19? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna trust you. I also did think it was an L, actually, because it makes it okay. I did think it was an L because that then makes this row small. Let's pick some lockers, chat. Because I guess unless we get a key card, we really don't have a way to progress, so maybe it's worth using all our keys. Nothing. That's just... coins. If we get to 50, that'd be sick. We could go get another thing. Yeah. Well, that's actually helpful. The audio keeps cutting. The game audio or my audio? Mark Darren is a suit. I don't know if those are true or not, but I'm gonna write. My audio? Is that issue happening for anybody else? Hopefully it gives me a couple more keys. I wouldn't mind that. And I guess we do have the footsteps. That's what I'm unsure about. That's what I'm not sure is we're not in Hartley's room. So that might mean it's automatically a lie, but it could be. Where's the rumor? Okay, wait. Wait, isn't that the symbol of the necklace I have on? Yeah! What does that mean? It keeps cutting out? Okay, weird. Hold on, let me try shifting a few things. We'll try this. This might be better. It might be because it was like a little bit behind me. Okay, north of the antechamber. Not below the foundation. Full house of 45 rooms. Okay. Secret door in tomb. Leaning towards this. Okay, no, listen. Grotto? Okay. I have been to the tomb. It's not the secret door in the tomb, or I would have done it. Every 5-ish seconds. That's weird. Hold on. Let me see if any... My thing says it's okay? Still? I don't know. It says it's fine. Stream health. It says it's good. On my end, it says it's good. I don't know what's happening. Okay, but I do that. I know that. Oh shoot, it's locked. All right, let's go search for keys, I guess. Because there's nowhere else we can go, right? No. So I guess I'll make my way over towards security to see how many keys there are. Well, that's helpful. I still have so many steps. For just like a millisecond at a time. I'm gonna go back because maybe this will be what does it for us. Maybe this is it. Nope, it's just more coins. But maybe we can get to 50 at this rate. Alright. Very short but noticeable. Okay, so here, hold on. I know this gives us a safe here. And the other thing that throws me off is why are we talking about like the step length? And there's two different ones, but it has to be a date, and I don't know. Hold on, do I have this one? Yes. I do want to check. I think a likely place for a key is gonna be in the aquarium. I don't really care about the kitchen. We'll go to the showroom and see what's the next least expensive thing. Okay, while drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. I don't know what tomorrow rooms are. Room directory. I also am still missing 3 shops, and I don't know. Alright. Yeah. Let's see how many keys there are. Is there one in here? Normally it would be on the table, I think. So I'm not super stressed about missing that. The key would just be like anywhere on the floor, unfortunately. Or on the ground, I should say. Alright, let's see how many more keys there are. We have 60 steps. We have so many. Good night, Arcania! Day inventory. 4 more keys. So we could get quite a few. I guess I'll go the dark room. I guess we'll just slowly make our way back through the house. Just check the rooms. We know we have 4 more. Aha! I will double check this safe. I don't remember what code I need to get in. Oh, it was December 25th, Christmas. That's what it was. No, none in here. I also, these chess pieces, I see them in some rooms and not others. And I don't know what to do with that information. I'm gonna be so for real. Alright, anything out here? Something that I'm curious about, but I don't know, is if there's a way to light things. Like, I want to know if there's, like, a lighter item that I just, like, haven't run into yet, which is entirely possible. I have not run into so many items. Not up there, not up there. But there's been a couple things where there's been, like, candles that don't have a light. Also, look at this. This is so cool. Like, just being able to look out. That's also cool. So I'm so curious if there's any sort of, like, lighter. Alright, done here. What time is it? It is not even 6 yet, but we're into the evening. I don't know if time is used for anything else either. And I do want to know. Ooh, there's a key. So we can find up to 2 more keys. I guess I'll go into the parlor and check. We have plenty of steps. Steps is the least of my stressors right now. I definitely went the wrong way. On, back to the... Could it be in here? It could, I guess. We're here. It is! Okay. So my last guess is it's probably the reading nook. Because that would make the most sense to me out of the rooms that we have. I don't know if it ever is supposed to make sense. I've checked in the kitchen. Did I give it here a good look? I don't think I gave it a good look, but I think normally if there's stuff, it's like on this plate. Yeah. So there's another key somewhere. Where haven't I checked? It's probably back in security, and I probably should have just gone all the way back. Can you power this at all? I don't know. Giving no indication of... See, there's another chess piece! Wait! I don't know. I don't know what they mean. I don't know a lot of things, and that's fine. I want to. Alright. Let's start opening lockers. We might have to call it a day, but hopefully we get some of the things back from our inventory. I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason to what lockers you open. Oh, another key. That's helpful. I get to check more of these. I don't think we're making it to 50, but I would love if we did. Alright, that's it. I think this is gonna be where we have to call it, because we can't... Yeah. I don't know... What is this? What does this mean? I don't know. Alright. I will go to the next day. We're gonna call it a day. Let's review what we have, and let's see what tomorrow brings. Garden shopping center. That's cute. 103 steps. 5 items found. We get to have 2 of those tomorrow, which is cool. I'm honestly kind of hoping one of them is the pendant, because that'd be cool. 2 new rooms. The servants' quarters, and... I've been to the locker room before, so it's not that. I don't know. Oh, in the showroom. Duh. Alright. Let's save and continue. We're gonna go on to the next day.